Hey, I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove, and today is the day of the lunar eclipse. It is also known as the full moon in Libra. It is March 25th, 2024. And chances are you've been hearing about this particular eclipse cycle this spring that begins with today's lunar eclipse and completes on April 8th with the solar eclipse. The solar eclipse is probably the one you've been hearing more about because it's going to be crossing the eastern US. The lunar eclipse is slightly more mysterious. It is the full moon in Libra, like I said. Sun is in Aries and the moon is in Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. Aries is ruled by Mars. So the Libra full moon always invites us to look at our relationships, and in particular with the sun being in Aries, we're looking at the relationships with ourself. The eclipse invites us to walk into a new way of being with ourselves. Eclipses are portals. They're sort of like gateways, and it is you moving to a new reality, a new level of mind, a new level of thought and being about who you are and how you express to yourself in particular. Your relationship with yourself is so highlighted right now. And for many of us, we are so mean. We talk to ourselves in ways we would never talk to anyone else on the planet. We would never treat our animals the way we treat ourselves. And you're invited to sort of step up into a new level of kindness and compassion and acceptance about who you are and who you want to be. Aries, ruled by Mars, is action. It's action. It's doing. It's create. It's make. It's let's go. That kind of energy. It's a fire sign. It moves the year forward. It begins the astrological new year. Think of the Aries people that you know, and of course, an Aries sun person is made up of a lot of other energies too. A lot of other signs, depending on where the planets are and their moon in particular is. But fire signs like to be in motion. I would say that is generally the truth about fire signs. So Aries loves to move. You know, I am a writer, and when I was younger, my favorite way to write was in the car while driving. Being in motion. I love to walk, but I don't like to like meander. I like to walk fast. Think of the Aries folks that you know. Are they like that too? Are they runners, athletes? They like to do. They like to make, create, and move things forward. Libra, on the other hand, is more like not wishy-washy, but not at all wishy-washy. It's ruled by air. So one minute it could feel this way, and the next minute it could feel this way. And it can see the positive and negative aspects of each side of everything. Libra is about balance. It is ruled by Venus. Libra allows us to love in an expanded way, to love the other, to love ourselves and the other in balance. So for all of you folks who are givers, overgivers, we call that codependency. We call that just like forgetting about the self and doing everything in the outer world for everyone else. Moms tend to be like that. This is an invitation to really look at that behavior, look at the way that you think about what you deserve and the time that you deserve, and to shift that into more of a balance for yourself. Notice how you speak to yourself too. Libra being an air sign, air is communication, it's the wind, it's our all of the communication tech that we have, phones like this, video, writing. You know, we think of Gemini as being the writer, the tech person, but really Libra has a lot to do with communication as well, and balance and communication. Notice how you communicate with yourself. How are you speaking to yourself? It can be so unconscious. And this eclipse portal is inviting you to really to notice and then level that up. Make a plan. Like, we're never going to treat ourselves like this again. Going forward, we're going to honor the body that we're in, honor our path, honor our desires, you know, pay attention to the things that are important to us, and don't minimize yourself for a second. I'm speaking to myself too, because we're all in this together. And yeah, let me know in the comments here if this resonates with you. This is really the theme for the whole week. There's other things going on too. I'm just going to take a peek at the chart, but I don't want this to get too long for us. Mars is now in Pisces. I'll just speak to that real quick. Mercury moved into Aries, and along with Chiron, sort of kicking up your wounds from the past, kicking up things that have happened to you that you're still carrying. Time to let go of that stuff. This eclipse is all about that. And man, I have really been noticing that, like stuff from the recent past and stuff from way back coming up. Your childhood wounds, you know, just digs that have happened to you, coming up so that you can say, you know what, it's time to let that go. It's time to let it go. Mars and Venus are both in Pisces. That's bringing a sort of gentle, you know, those are, Pisces is a water sign, a very deep, emotional, spiritually connected water sign. It's bringing that sort of spiritual, devotional energy to this eclipse, in my opinion, with Mars and Aries, Mars ruling Aries and Venus ruling Libra. Mars and Venus, the planets, are in Pisces, that soft water sign, not far from Saturn, and not far from Neptune. There's a lot going on right now. I could have just said that and hung up, right? And stopped the video. Anyway, if you've listened this far, I want to tell you, I'm going to be doing some horoscopes for every single sign for this lunar eclipse. So stay tuned. And please follow me on YouTube. You can like this video and subscribe. It means so much. It helps this video reach other people who are into astrology. And also come over to Instagram. I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook. And I will see you soon. So look for those horoscopes coming right up.